Mike Hill, you know, the graphic designer for Alien Workshop, led the design of like the first banks ever, the first pyramid ever, the first handrail ever. All of these things were at these first contests that were in Dayton. And to me, I always look at that as like why I eventually like went on to build Street League. Was like, man, my 11 and 12-year-old mind watched like these giant innovative skate contests in arenas in my hometown, right? Like, so it was already, and I was, you know, I grew up, I like to say I was raised by entrepreneur wolves, because all of these guys around me were building companies. He was building these big contests. He had a Cal Skates distribution. They had the skate shops. Like, then Alien Workshop came back and started there. Like, Mark Heinzman, you know, started Front Clothing. I just was everyone around me was just building companies and creating businesses. So I just looked at like, well, of course I'm going to do that too. And I looked at myself as a business when I turned pro. And then, you know, as soon as I got to California, started my first company, you know, which eventually was Orion, you know what I mean? When I was like 17, you know. Like, and it goes back to that, like, nature versus nurture, you know what I mean? Like, I was surrounded by it. And I just didn't even think, the same way that there wasn't even a question to me that I would be a pro skateboarder, you know what I mean? Like, I was surrounded by all these pros. Like, they would always come into the skate shop or through the distribution. Like, I knew everybody. It wasn't like, you know, like had to like fight to like become recognized. Like, I was recognized so quickly, and then it became like, I'm going to become a professional skateboarder. Then I didn't ever think about like becoming a business person. I looked at like, this is just what you're meant to do. You know what I mean? Which one am I gonna do? You know, and even in those early years, I used to track like all of like, I used to like consider myself like a business, and I would track all my finances, why I still have all my money that I earned in like 91 and 92, and I can look to my entry of December of 91 where I sold one board and got a check for $2 and that it's in there like Alien Workshop board royalties $2. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know.